Um, hayi siyeke njena siyibone yokudlalisa nje. Guys. Okay. Bathi sila isikhathi asimeli muntu. Yes, isikhathi asimeli muntu, isikhathi sidliwa yinja. Yabona? Today we have a full moon. We have a full moon in Capricorn. It's in Qalila. Number one, remember today it's a Monday. So the Monday is governed by planet moon, meaning that on this particular day, which is on Mondays, it is the day where you will encounter a lot of emotional things, where maybe when you even become emotional or sensitive, that's the first thing. So Mondays are those days where we either our emotional body, we are connected on Mondays, we are connected to our emotional body, which is our emotional body, it is our water body. Yabon? This body that we are told we are 70% we're over 70% water. This body, what it is made up. So that is the aspect of us that we connect with on a Monday through this moon. Again, the very same body, it is also the one that is affected by the changes of the moon, the cycle of the moon. So today we have the full moon. What is a full moon? A full moon, it's like a summer season when you look at the seasons of the year. So the summer season is comprised of ilanga, like sun. It is heat. It's gashisa, in summer. So that is the time where even our bodies, we go and get ourselves into the waters, and we want our summer bodies and so forth. Why we would want our summer, this particular in summer, this body? Yabon? It's because the sun, it is what gives the hydrogen or gives life to Mother Earth. So, Masine full moon, we are in that space where the action aspect of us, it is affected, or not only affected, it's affected in a positive or a negative way. Our action aspect of us, meaning that the things that you do or do not do, they will determine how your day it becomes, or even the next couple of weeks, because remember the moon, it goes through these cycles in a month. So now that it's a full moon, when the moon begins, when it's a new moon, in the new moon we'll get certain messages. For an example, you might find that on the new moon, it's new beginnings, the new moon. That's where I always say it's like you giving birth to a new child. Yabon? So now it's a new moon, you are giving birth to whatever it is. But now, whatever it is that you are giving birth to, it will be heightened, meaning izo kanyiseleka even more when it is the full moon as it is now. So when you look back in the last 2 weeks, whatever it is that you are dealing with, now it's going to be heightened, meaning that it is going to become worse, like brought up to your attention, brought up so that you can do something about it. Now, if it is something that is good, obviously you must do more of that, because we all want good things. If it is something that is bad that has been happening in the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks, and now it is, because it's going to become more, like it's going to come to your face and be on your face, it is there, brightened up, heightened up. Now it is your opportunity now to do something about that and change it. Hence, the full moon, it is the time for us to take action of certain things. Take action of what? Now, what do the moon energy of the full moon carry? It is the sun. It possesses the sun. The sun is a fire element. It carries the fire energy. That is when we are asked to bring down, to burn, either to burn and destroy certain things that are no longer in alignment with us. Or, again, with the fire, you can cook, something beautiful. So it is the time of transformation for you to use action to transform your life in the best way that you want it to be. So that's what is happening in a full moon. Yabo? Now, the full moon, this particular one, it is in Capricorn season. Now, Capricorn, it is an earth element. Meaning what? An earth element, it means ukuthi yinto yenhlabathi. Meaning things of your bloodline which are connected to inhlabathi yakho, imvelaphi yakho, and your own body will come up. Things that you are supposed to that are supposed to help you, or things that you need to work on, they are going to come up. Izinto zenhlabathi zakho, because you are also this thing that we see, this skin, this body. It is made up of the same element, which is the earth. Yabon? And when we look when we with this particular energy, it is the earth, meaning we have the earth that is connected, and the moon itself, it is just the water element. So we've got three energies that are prevalent now today, with the energy in Capricorn, which is the earth element, the sun on its own, it is a fire element. Again, the moon on its own, it is the water element. So those three elements are in play. Those three. And we all know what for creation to happen, there's got to be three things, three elements that at play. These two must happen the opposite, and there must be one that is going to ground these two. So that's how creation happens all the time. Now, what we see then that is happening this season, particularly when we look at what the Capricorn season stands for, according to our African history, this Capricorn season, it is what stands for the season of Umbhidlizi, Musinyi Kasisu, the destroyer, the fixator in English. The one that comes to fix certain things, the one that is also attached to the egoistic aspect of ourselves. Yabon? So that is when the things that has got anything to do with earth are going to be affected. As you have been seeing, what has been happening naturally on Mother Earth. What has been happening is we have been seeing the destruction that is happening around the coastal areas, like in this case in South Africa, in KZN. That's where the destruction has been happening. And if you do not know, that aspect of our country, it is where it is the root of the earth. It is what we call the root chakra. Ila impande yethu ihleli khona. That is why that land that is called KZN, it is so fertile, and it's got all the different healing aspects, which is through the plants, it's through the mountains, it's through the rivers, it's through the waterfalls, and you name it. So it is our root. So things that are not done or are affecting Mother Earth, whatever it is that Tina we are doing on our individual capacity, because we must also remember whatever that we are doing on our individual capacity, it also affects the collective. Yabon? So now when all these things are affecting the collective, then there's things that then Mother Earth will go and do by herself, because we are refusing to do our part. For an example, I'm going to just use an example. Many of us women have had abortions, and still others are still having them because they don't understand the science behind all of this connectivity. They do not understand what everything is interconnected. So because then there is no longer cleansing that is happening, then Mother Earth will find a way to destroy and cleanse herself, whichever way. And whenever there's a destruction that is happening, or there's a fight, if I may put it for the lack of a better word, there will always be casualties. Yaban? So that's what it happened. So what does that mean for you? This means, Uguti, this is the time for you to look, to introspect this particular season. This season, it is the season, especially if you are on your periods. If you are on your periods now, this is the time for you to introspect as to what is happening, but don't just introspect, then take the necessary action. If, for an example, you have been harboring anger, then it is time maybe towards your mother or towards your father or towards your siblings, because all of you are one thing at the end of the day. So they are part of you just like you are part of them. Yabon? Especially those kids that any vundle wisibelethwe one. So you are all connected. So if there's a disconnection, either from your side, maybe you are disconnected from your mother's side of the family, or you are disconnected with your mother because there's issues there between your mother, or there's where now as a woman you are not in a good space, like you are angry, harboring anger within your body, within yourself, as a result of things that were done or were not done. This is the time for you to use the energy that is out there in support, because then now you can go and do things like what? Fire rituals. What is one of the fire rituals that you can do? You can do this other thing that I always share with my clients. Go and write this letter. Like express this anger outside when that you are like you are carrying within yourself. Then around this particular issue or around this particular person, write it down, and then after writing it down, go and stand outside, especially that it is the full moon. Go and stand outside and burn this particular thing using the fire of this full moon, because the full moon, it is actually the on Mother Earth, the moon is actually expressing, not even expressing, it is actually it is expressing the energy of the sun. Because it doesn't create its own energy. So now it's just giving us what the sun is closer to Mother Earth at this particular moment. So now this is the energy of heat, because the sun carries heat, which is umlilo. So when I go and burn these things, when I say to people, you don't have to do these things in the physical way, always going to fight with people and whatever. No, you go and write this letter, go outside and say, write your heart out as if you would have wanted to say this thing to this particular person, because this, whatever it is affecting this earth body that you are. Anish, since we are talking about the earth element, which is the Capricorn season. So when you go, this thing that is affecting you, you go and write about it. If it's a person, it's as a result, according to your understanding, this thing is happening because somebody did this or did not do this. Then you must go and write this thing, but as if you are conversing with that particular person on that issue. So you let all this anger that you write it down, and say all these things that you've always wanted to say that you were not able to say. After doing that, go and burn. I'm letting go of this anger, because now this anger, it is destroying me. That is how you use the fire element that is being carried by the full moon to help you. These things, guys, are always about you, not about the other people. Yes, your action will always be affected, and now your actions will affect all of us, and vice versa. But you must not make it a point because I'm going to use this. No, but when you are doing that, you are actually doing that to yourself. So you must do something that is going to elevate you, something that is going to help you become better, not worsen the situation. Because if you go and make it about the next person and they also and all of that, you are doing that to yourself, because that person is connected to you. Somehow you are connected to that energy of that person. So manje mawusuhamba uyomqalekisa uziqalekisa wena. So now go and use this energy of the fire that is being carried by the full moon to correct things within your life. Angisho nezwa ithanda zami. So vele ke you emotions are all over because this full moon is on a what? On a Monday. All over because now it's governed. This Monday is governed. It's connected to our emotional body. So already our emotions are all over. So it's even worse if you are on your periods. And it's going to even be worse. But for people that are on their period, what is good if your period, when you are on your period and it's a full moon, then it means good when your body is in balance. Because what gets us sick is our not being in balance. Meaning that your body must not be too hot, it must not be too cold, but it must be balanced. There must be always two opposite energies that are working that for your advantage. Yabon? Working for things to work correct as far as because when you are having your period, when it is also a new moon, then it means you are carrying more. You are carrying more the energy of the emotions of more, and then you are carrying more the energy of the water. So now you need to find a way to balance it out. How you will then do the correction to balance it out so that ungabi imbalance ube too much ube ginqikongo. Yabon? So that's what needs to happen. So that's what you must go. That's what is happening. This is what the energy is caring for us. When I go and use this energy to make things better for you, make things work for you. There are many other rituals that when you can also do that. Also, they don't make you to inflate. They don't inflate your ego even more, but bring you back into balance. Yeah, there's many other rituals, but I just shared one that where you can use the energy that is out there and what you are going through to change things around in your life. Unfortunately, I don't see any comments. I don't see anything here. So I will just go through the comments after. I will respond to them later, but that's what it is. That's what it is. We need to start understanding. And if you are a woman, as a woman, it's very important that you understand the moon energy. You and work with the moon. It is very, 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 very important for you. It is very important, which is why I still maintain, which please try and get yourself the moon and menstruation cycle journal. But if you don't want, so that you can start journaling and see the progress and what are the things that you are letting go and bringing back into life as you are going through these different cycles that are happening within your body and also around. Because what is happening out there, it is also happening within your body. Thank you so much for those that came through, and then obviously others will go hashtag, and then I think I will also download this and put it on TikTok so that I don't have to redo all of these things. So but thank you so much. If you need any assistance, need any clarity and so forth, feel free to connect with me at DM, WhatsApp, whichever one that is comfortable for you. Then we'll let us help you get back into alignment with nature. And when you are also part of nature. Let's get you back into alignment. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.